fiasco continues as 147 backdoor appointments of assistant professors in various colleges of Nagaland, government colleges of Nagaland, picks up heat. And today itself, the Dimapur Naga Students Union, who has been in the forefront of making sure that there is accountability in the appointment of the assistant professors. Now, according to the RTI filed and then the response that came in on March 28th, the Dnsu said yes, social media and a lot of notifications say that it is 147, but according to the RTI, it says 144. As he mentioned today at a press conference at their office in Dimapur. Now, the president, including speaker and various other members of Dnsu, they said that the assistant professors were employed through contract basis and without following any proper recruitment process. Now, everybody knows the story of this issue right now and how some colleges are also in support of this absorption of assistant professors. The president has clearly mentioned that the politicians have done their homework really well and hence they are silent. But then another silence of the Dnsu, the All Nagaland College Students Union, is also very questionable as well. Yes, the president has said that no doubt they are still very young, the members of the Dnsu, but then they should not fall into pressure in regard to such cases, since it is for the future of the student community and the people of Nagaland. The president, Hinoto P. Aumi, has also stated that this is not the fight of the Dnsu. They are under the umbrella and the banner of the NSF, but then he has appealed to all CSOs and institutions to voice out about the system that this recruitment has taken place. And he has said that he is not undermining the student bodies of the colleges, the government colleges, but then he has appealed the government to change the policy at least, and they are not concerned about how the policy is changed, but it should be made for the benefit of the people. Let's hear what the president of the Dnsu and as well the members of Dnsu had to say.
A very good evening to you all. Thank you, media persons. We have called this press conference in regard to the recent absorbed case by the Department of Higher Education. Let me begin by saying that the office of the Dimapur Naga Students Union has received the RTI reply on 28 March 2025. After thoroughly studying this RTI reply, it has been found that 144 posts has been absorbed by the Higher Education Department on 18 December 2024. These posts were contractual appointments made from 30 January 2015 to 18 February 2020. In light of these revelations, the Dimapur Naga Students Union has issued a press release on 8 April 2025. Contrary to public statements that we are keeping quiet, we have vehemently condemned the absorption, bypassing the mandated recruitment process through the Nagaland Public Service Commission. This is a contravention to June 6, 2016 Cabinet decision banning regularization of contractual employees. Sadly, on 8 February 2024, the Nagaland Cabinet has approved a policy for regularization of contract or ad hoc employees, which undermines the principle of right to equal opportunities.
See, this issue should be an eye-opener for each one of us. Nothing new. Wila dibi ina employees on the contract basis they appoint korina, bishi they regularize kudia do ina bishi dikina hai. Departments of the loopholes to bishi ase, we agree. And under the watch of Dnsu and its apex body, amiando inado Bole ni dibo, itu bina amian sabke jana ase. Itulah issue di ole do much has been said and heard. It's all over the media also. Amian sabke jana ase. Dnsu itu issue raise kora do limelight ke ahibo karne nohe. Hoilibe itu issue do as much as it is important for Dnsu, it is important for every organization and for everyone in Nagaland. Amian itu issue raise kora do ole do for justice, fairness and transparency. Itu karne raise kora ase. Initially, iduan assistant professors to tange appoint grado ledo contract basis te correction, and we all know contract to kina take. Aro ami hala TV RTI report RTI receive korala TV ase. Idu contract to ledo they were appointed for certain period of time, and if necessary, government han tan idu renew role la ina la contract taxe. However, sadly, we have come to know that they have been absorbed by the government without following any proper recruitment process. We are not saying that idu assistant professor handu. We are not saying that they are not qualified. They are, most of them are net qualified, and at the same time PhD holders and BSc, and their contribution towards the educational process, educational system in Nagaland over the years have been very immense, which is why we believe that some of the college students union they have brought in favor of the recent order, but we feel very sorry for them. It is time to be practical rather than being emotional. So, like said, the professors were not recruited through proper means. It is a first-class gazetted officer, and we are of the belief and opinion that in our itu first-class gazetted officers through proper channel, and that is NPSC, right? Conduct Korina Jawalage. The government of Nagaland 2016 day ACTA order issue creation stating banning all the contract appointments in all the departments in Nagaland. If the government of Nagaland had followed their own order, then this issue wouldn't be here today. Therefore, the Dimapur Naga Students Union urge the government to rectify this grave injustice and restore the faith of the Naga youths in the fairness and integrity of the recruitment process. Thank you.
Itu isu to kali Dimapur Naga Student Union la noi itu as a whole general public la isu ase mohan bi Dimapur Naga Student Union te mohan bi induct kurina kura to mohan bi ekta promise or loise ki purise bole mohan biya kam te to compromise sakuro. Will fight for the society, will fight for the students community. Aro one is na mohan mala mon kiwe sincerely changes to anubule moja mohan bi. Aro itu corruption to kali government e noy. Mohan government ke bisi plan corruption to is everywhere. Aro mohan Dimapur Naga Student Union mohan kitya press release likise. The time they alag organization they came in support with us. Right after press release, Mr. Meshino Kate also came to our office. Kohima, all the way from Kohima to Mala office there. And I'm take a look to discuss with Kushe. Meshino Kate is the Combined Technical Association of Nagaland President. Mala RTIB, RTI Mardo, Janu Montarne, a lot of information. So, man, we love to share with it, and we are very happy such kind of person. Taibi mon digena all the way from Kohima to Dimapur for this cause. Taibi aise, man office there na man discuss kurse na ona taibi cholo ki kyule meeting na kam kurbo na ona taibi khushi paega na office there na tai back Kohima de jai tai aro itu pichile tai man bi dikese tai longleng show to be tai man baba kota kushe, and we are really happy. And this fight is not only of Dnsu, Milingena, ekulate kampuro kuna jana.
This question is to the Education Secretary, Dnsu. Apni ka bachon to RBI report aise, tade 144 likhina ase, whereas the social media de viral hodo 147 ase, to laga upor dibo clarify dibo.
One to RBI file kona pato man kane 144 lise ase. Kana so etu orders kana ina ase. Will be date 8 April there, higher education but notice there though. One release there, into the transfer orders, posting and transfer, that is the 147 ase. Itu ase.
Now, this question is to the President. Higher education into contract basis te dakagandi 8 April de itu dakagandi regularize release to laga opore Dnsu babe immediately apne price release dia bi dikhi paise, and then other Federation NSF Pravi itu laga opore likhina ase, Nagaland University students Pravi likhina ase. Now Dimapur Naga Students Union laga stand kini ka ase itu jani umonje matlab takal laga jundo appointment ase itu cancel kori dibo bolibi directorate officials kan ba nale concerned minister kan ba etu galdi kurishilo to etu galdi kura laga opor ek dimapur naga student laga mang ki ase
See, actually, just to make it more clear, Nagamis pro koi dubo. Itu starting issue to Dnsu first found me. Itu to 5-6 years, 8-9 years probably hogi na itu issue try gasi. Seems tate iku result ola nahi. It doesn't bear any fruit. And Dimapur Naga Student Union, we wrote an RTI. We wrote an RTI. So RTI respond by share with facts and figure whatever we receive in information. Itu mahan itu hasapra mahan press release dishe. Now, as you all know, the fact that Dimapur Naga Student can issue choice to until and unless there are certain issues that includes a student community and their identity exposed no korbo karni no shikle to ta khanna future effect no karni some issues are kept deal in the office. But as long as the issue that is concerned for the Nagas, it is always open, transparent, honest, and loyal to the issue. And I'm not sure whether our contribution have made a significant to the citizens of Nagaland. But I hope and believe that the citizens of the Nagas should acknowledge the issues that we have touched transparently. RTI response paishe, we were open to everyone. Ki RTI paishe mohan rakhilabo issue luka gina chobo na. Press release kurshe, one person came, I forgot his name. Itu Aisha. I can information mangsha facts and figure target didishe. Not only him, whoever wants to take information, media can be local. Any Naga individual, any CSOs can come and take it. Because this issue is for the concern the Nagas. Kuma man kote itu issue to the Islam ho itla da kote kase. But later on, if you want to know more about it, if you want to know that question, I want to question that, I will answer to it. Let's stick to this now. Now this contractual issue to 147 assistant professor post. Out of not 153 is not that we haven't, but in response to the RTI, 154 paganas. I mean, even though we jane. So I have one thing ki itu those were the times पहिला assistant professor kan mori jaise example 2 jun 3 jun mori jaise then the out of urgency assistant professor like and under special consideration dalde itu duita post karne NPSC to conduct korna pare to that kind of issues can be understand no, but that cannot be an excuse to recruit more than the capacity na. That's what we believe. Now CTN and NTQ goes CTN and the other one that's coming up. Court case is going on. Now I not trying to discourage them also. See the core issue to court job court per decide kurbo. But as far as I know, court drastically be I don't see that there are a lot GTBO going chances to come there. I'll tell you why. The government can pay to contractual basis. They have done their homework very well. Okay. Tagal homework pura well kuna se. Cabinet decision, PNR clear. Aro NPSC kan logo clear logi na se kushe. Na. Our governor logo be clearance logi na se kushe. Itu special under special consideration because of the needs of the assistant professor in the college. So court will have to go through that. So decline be pare. That I don't know. But whoever is fighting for the justice, God be with them. But the government is already prepared. So kiman protest could be, kiman rally will be. I don't think case justice will be. At the end of the day, it's going to come back to the state again. Clear to politicians, they have done their homework very well. That is why they are silent. Okay, they are very silent. Now the only thing is, Naga citizens can pressure group can pra. If the decision of the cabinet is not of the people, by the people and for the people, then I think it should be changed. Policy maker can get changed. Policy that does not benefit the Nagas should be changed. And that is in the Nagaman voice. Concerned citizens, Nagaman can, CSOs can, Dnsu have never claimed that this issue belongs to us. It issue to Nagaman issue. All the CSOs, all the concerned should voice out. So can say Dnsu can, we are pressuring. Now we had an assembly we went to Mukukchung. Some of the media person was also there. The assembly they put up Korana Dnsu Kantu. I'll be some federating unit. all the apex body of the tribal community of the Nagas are under NSF. So that tahan put up question. So there were a bit healthy debate. The dynamics of the issue is very vast, and we need thorough debate with politicians, intellectuals. Milkena itu debate kurikena itu rasta ekta olam mungkin babase, because no one should be victimized under the cruel system or impartial system of the government. Nah, so ami khan itu tu we are targeting maybe we might be pressuring the concerned department or the ministers. Nah, but to be very open, nah, it is not one ministry alone. Sub-one ministerial convention para tate kam kon thakbore, which means all the concerned representatives are involved there. Nah, so the government of the day, if they are sincere, they should come up with certain step that will give justice to both the assistant professor or the aspirants, and I'll tell you how and why. However, it issue to NSF will still, Dnsu will still continue to pursue this issue. Assembly the कोई कि NSF का issue था से आंसू can be treated actually for 4 or 5 years, but Dnsu were a newcomer. We don't find any fruitful results. So it's not targeting anyone, but it should be transparent. Kan we open up press release so that people can debate. It is an eye opener. Whether this 147 assistant professor itu nishna contractual basis pura recruit kora to continue korbo na lage na lage itu open kora discuss question. It is up to the wisdom of the people of the Nagas, the students, the aspirants, and the professors or whoever it is to thoroughly debate in this matter, because itu tu kwa nishna the politicians they have done their homework very well. Okay, so what should be the other step? But since in the federating assembly of the Nagaland Federation, the NSF control issue now we are under the umbrella of NSF control trouble. But it doesn't mean that the Dnsu have compromised their stand. We will continue. We have every right to pressure the NSF to touch this issue, and we are glad that NSF have also come out with a statement, and they are also strongly against regarding this matter. Like Dnsu Kanpraki press release, it is not contradicting, and NSF and Dnsu, we are all in one boat. NSF Praki dishe kushi to tate awaman bi gusishe, angaman bi gusishe, nah, sayaman bi gusishe, lotha, regma sab gusikina, because NSF represent the whole. They are the stakeholders of the student community as a whole. Nah, so I don't think Dusa Manbra Hala Kurshakalibi, all the federating unit have endorsed that NSF should take it. So that is it. So there is an issue to Kurusha, NSF can lead Kurukusha. So now we will pursue this issue through NSF. Now whatever the NSF tell us to do, we will have to do it.
So, sir, that means Avani Kumunjado, 5th Federal Assembly for the tenure 23-25, just the Mulu village, that federating unit supported body software endorse NSF for take up in principle agree with
yes. It is passed by the speaker. It is speaker break back, no one objected. So that is a yes. Nah.
What about the many colleges that are supporting this, and especially under Dimapur jurisdiction? DNSU got take on this.
You see, I will tell you about. I'm not trying to undermine the voice of the student council of the student colleges. Now, when we talk about the issues of these colleges, tahan to answer and chite thake. Answer and chite thake. Now, interview to amikhan ekla ke nolibi. Go and question the answer also.
So they are being silent on this. We have noticed that no notice has been made.
Yeah, as of now. But I'll tell you in that part also. So some of the colleges are not under ANSU. Nah, Dimapur jurisdiction be Mukhin all Nagaland. So even when it comes Denisla Ashikla under the preview or jurisdiction of Dnsu, Amikhan to college can ANSU and Chetan Thakaman can be Thagase. Nah. When it comes to college matter, unless we are invited, we don't even go and intervene. Unless when we feel it's necessary to intervene. Nor do we take membership fee from any colleges or school. Dinis kan to nolay. Sab student kan nolay thake. Ami kan dinis kan nolay. Now regarding this matter, college kan kun kan pray likishe. I would request the media person to go and interview them also. They should also come out and clear their stand. Na. I sincerely feel like they are very young, they are innocent. Itu college stay to assistant professor bota asa contractual pra haman kan. So under the pressure of this assistant professor or administrator, tahan bi hutibi. Aru juti no one has pressurized me. No one has pressurized. Mahan student council ke pressure dia nai. Ami kan la intention to clear ase. We are aware of what we have given our statement koshi kilo tu. That's one thing. For me, I feel like they are innocent. Tahan bi pass out hobo tu. Tahan pass out hat and tahan competitive exam jibona na tahan itu backdoor appointment support pra karni tahan backdoor kam pabol ase. That is a question to na. Question thera ase to. Tahan pra najin ke ase kilo tu they are innocent. Man pra pressure pra karni ase kilo. But if they did not give out their notice, I mean their stand regarding this issue, supporting this contractual assistant professor, if it's not is under the pressure of someone, then they're innocent. But if not, then imagine these people becoming a student leader in the future. No, Nagas are watching them. For example, see, I will not tell the college name. Ete likhina ase that we stand with the government decision of this contractual recruitment process. So, example, mola letter lishiko to hinoto pi awumi president dimamo nagasu in kinasudo. To tade signatories GS aro president nam likha nagaman sasu takhan ge. They should be very careful. Itu takhan college te takhan hodai no purbudu. They are going to go out of this college pass out kurikina takhan maybe they want to be a student leader. To takhan inaga bohigena nagaman ki bigashi kulu inaga man kan student leader kun banabo. Takhan future effect ras noi. Okay. Tata thik ase takhan na their ambition is not to become a student leader. Then obviously either they want to be a businessman, entrepreneurs, or they want to be a government employee, right? So government employee kina gusbola ase backdoor par gusbotai. Backdoor to be takhan na pabudu. Kilo itu 147 post te backdoor par gusi jaman gusi jaise nugusa man kan gusa pra question raise kras to. Ami bi backdoor gusumun thai mo nugusa juto mo ta hala korbo example na. Aro kuma man to sensitive program kan against kras. So go and ask those student council signatories kan hudibi apni kan itu under the pressure korishna na apni kan jani ke na intention korshi. First thing pressure korshi kilo to they are innocent. They should withdraw their statement na, or they should tahan na statement media ke koi bola that they were innocent. Second thing tahan pra intentionally korasi kilo to God be with them, honestly. Nagaman tahan ke sase. So that is the stand. So I feel like either they are innocent or they are intentionally doing it. UPS.
Sources have informed that Dnsu met with Imna Along, Minister of Department of Higher Education, and also he's Minister of others as well. But can you tell us the outcome of the meeting, especially in regard to this? What was discussed and what was his reaction and point of view?
We had a healthy debate, not arguments also. So like Kwanishna, see, Dimapur Nagasin, we are very clear. I was not convinced, nor of my executive was convinced. But we are also trying to understand the position he's holding. Because he is not alone who is responsible. Sab manlo cross tai durase. Okay, I don't have any connection with Sir Im now long, honestly. But see, if we are touching the issue with transparent honesty, trouble like it na, to Sir Im Nalong is the one carrying the cross. Holibi tate assistant professor kiman jan gusina sab Sir Im Nalong pro gusala hoido. Recommendation dusa jaga bare aikina sadu. Nah, we never know na. So when we had a discussion with him, there are certain issues which we cannot say in the media also. But we do try to understand. Nah, holibi sabi. No amount of reason or excuse can justify the procedure they are doing it. No, that's for sure. And I really want to say yes to him. But this kind of issue cannot be taken emotionally, na. Practically. So 15 years, 20 years service korkinas kina phekai dibo kase. To amra sir dibo husa ase. But there is always a way ho. If the government is sincere, there is always a way. So my stand was like this. I didn't say yes to him also. Neither was I harsh to him also. We had a good cup of coffee together. And we were discussing. So I told him, okay, 15 years, 20 years, tahan kam korkinas. We don't understand that. We acknowledge them. Na, tahan ki regularize ko dibo ko share. If they really want to regularize it, so 15 years tahan kam korina shito. If they really want to regularize it, then let them also go through the process na NPSC. It's not that the concerned assistant professor tahan 15-20 years free para kam kora na hoy they were paying salary tahan 15 years 20 years government khan ke free para government ke model kurule free para heka ase koile to that is one thing no seriously forget about procedure also that is one thing it should be acknowledged their sacrifice their service towards the education institution done okay award dua lagi tahan regulars but 15 to 20 years it's not that they were doing it for free at least they should be happy that they were employed for 15 to 20 years now how about others who were not recruited through that process also if you are practically khata ko ase na to kunba to ka ase thik ase the other solution did again itu moi ko dishe to on the other stand to man khan contractual thaka man khan ke bi ki kobo npc par jabo kilo to kunba mon to itu student khan ke shikaat ande takhan overage ho dishe overage ho dishe to thik ase overage hoise to inaga man khan ke to relaxation issue bi dibi na no honestly there is a way to 4 years older par ho dishe to 4 years relaxation dibi no honestly there is always a way na to holi bi ami khan takhan itu buji kena for 147 SM professor khan ke mokhan yes ko dishe koli to yes ko dishe koli to how about the other people now since one of you asked me about the Dnsu student see I clearly understand the motives of the Dnsu I really appreciate how they voice out for the student even me during my time I have also contributed towards Dnsu maybe college student union leader thakatinte I have also actively participated in Dnsu and we always have soft corner for Dnsu and Dnsu platform plays a very vital role now in this case Dnsu student was like GT assistant professor can get hatai discipline to college shutdown hoi jabo that was the point they were telling us arot itu college time te assistant professor lagi she itu karni di dishe ko ase tahan bagot di dishe itia to kina kan tahan khitabo ka soli bi yete likhina ase government of Nagaland Department of Higher and Technical Education contractual te point number 3 te I will send in media point number 3 te the contractual engagement is for a period of 1 year or till the finalization of the recruitment process by the NPSC, whichever is earlier, and may be terminated at any time without prior notice from either side. तो itu clearly लिखना है तो itu assistant professor kan tahan aha temte itu clearly लिखना ताकन भी तो accept करना है तो ना तो it's not that assistant professor they are not aware of it. Now, this issue was prolonging for 4 or 5 years, and I believe within these 4 or 5 years, things could have been done. So, government la olap negligence thaki jeshni ki. 147 assistant professor thaki she. Na, to itu 147 NPC kan pra recruit nokra tak to na tahan ye contractor rakhibo kene likhina ase to. To 4 or 5 years te itu to process to asti par court hashiklo to hoi jabo thakala asne ki amla babnate. Aro Dnsu khan pra bi olop request korise ki itu to college la issue ase Dnsu khan ke di dibi issue to Dnsu la issue ase kona koise now Dnsu ami khan issue chadu ami khan Dnsu issue chadu college our focus was not on college we are not talking about the college here now media should understand and people should understand Dimapur Naga student union itu issue chadu we are talking about the mechanism that is recruiting the youth na student khan ke we are talking about the portal that is recruiting we are not talking about the college now we are talking about the NPC so when you talk about the NPC it's a Naga issue and it is never about the Dnsu issue we have never claimed that the issue belongs to the Dnsu in fact every Naga individual the Naga experience itu issue choba lage now we are not particularly focusing on college now we are talking about the NPC experience one of the most trusted portal where it should not be misused. So, Kwanishna, American issue it is a promotion tuition. So, the Dnsu should also understand that American issue how to not on college basis. Our focus was broader. It was on broader side. So, NSF can get the say. NSF can obviously they will sincerely. I hope things will positively turn out. It policy makers can get change korbo lagbo. Court Dashi Kulibi, Kwanishna, I have repeat Kurase, sorry for the repetition. PNR, clearance solution, finance solution, cabinet decision, governor looking at it. So, court Dashi court part Hudibutu, NPC clearance, Losho Gluto, Arawas, but I will say. Now, NSF kan prakina issue thola se I think we should pursue this issue consistently and if the decision of the cabinet again one more if the decision of the cabinet is not of the people by the people and for the people then we should make them do it that the decision is for the well-being of the Nagas.
अच्छा सर हमने को बुझिसे लास्ट क्वेश्चन इज यो जुले मोना से के दिमापुर नाका स्टूडेंट्स यूनियन रा जनरल पब्लिक दिमापुर डिस्ट्रिक्ट के तका सिविल सोसाइटीज ऑर्गेनाइजेशन गंगे ये जो अनफेयर मेंस फ्रॉम 147 असिस्टेंट प्रोफेसर के अपॉइंट करा लगा पड़े की अपील हुई यो नहीं मोना
Itu appeal to, I want to appeal to the citizens of the Nagas. See, we are still the society, be it the civil societies or the government of the day. We are still ruled by 70s and 80s people. Okay, we are still ruled by 70s and 80s people. 90s generation can itatak bi student leader kan olop ase. Na, see, pola mon Naga man matha kati takse. To ami kan ajkal bi matha kati bola lagbo. Pola backdoor appointment thakise to ajkal bi backdoor appointment thakbo lagbo 900 police personnel ke to hatai dise assistant professor ke to nahatabo assistant professor sab ke ek bar pra hatai dibi kwan hoy to itu assistant professor kan ke bi nahatabi but recruit them in a proper way na if they are really a professor imagine yeah the basic foundation of an education teacher pro mola kurbola su to the teacher plays a very vital role in molding up the student na. So when the structure, when the procedure is through the backdoor appointment, whether the teacher is eligible or not, forget that part. But ami teacher hoy kina ami backdoor para hoy kina it backdoor hi kobo. Contractor para hoy kina regularize korisu to. To eta to contractor la number kam korase takhan. They are not called backdoor. Sabon kas takhan backdoor hoy kasu to. To thik ase takhan backdoor no hoy. Na takhan contractual recruitment korase. Hole bi regularize hoy jise to backdoor kobo to. They have never come through a proper procedure na. तो रेगुलर साहब हम backdoor होई जबो ना ना इटा तो backdoor होई कासे हम claim which means they are contractual ना so contract agreement थाकी तो there are certain agreement ना तो इतो contractual तो renew भी करछिन कुराने नाजने दे renew भी every year इतो renew तो करबो लागे इतो भी कुराने दे तो we are not saying one for the sense के एक बार खेले बुकन आस्ते आस्ते फिल अप करबो परबो that is the thing first thing ना तो येते आमी सिटिजन कॉमन जातो सी আমি kan citizen man kan বুঝব লাগে তো পয়লা মানু ইতো কন্ট্রাক্ট বেস করা তো হদে করব লাগে for how long can we go কোন নিশনা আম kan মাথা কাটি দিছে আজকাল মাথা কাটিব লাগে নয় তো চেঞ্জেস আহাছে চেঞ্জেস টা আহিব লাগে তো ইটো 147 এসপিরেন্ট পোস্ট তো কন্টিনিউ করব লাগে না লাগে ইটো নাগামান জানিব লাগে thousands of dreams মোরাই দিয়া আছে দে আর ইটো 147 পোস্ট বি ইনি না পাই দে আন্ডার প্রিভিলেজ kan কি ধ্যান হয় দে politicians begging thaka man bureaucrats begging thaka man ama well to sab guskin asu to ami khan na khandan friend khan bi guskin asu to moi to chuta boi jabo moi bi emotional jabo ami na friend na didi dada kam korase moi ke khoto ko ase mon bia na pabi pressure asu to moi bi but I'm telling you Dimapur Naga students have never succumbed under any political pressure under any factions or under any businessman powerful man to truth ase ऐसे को से 147 एस्टिम पोस्ट हम दे आमी खान ना फ्रेंडशिप आमी खान ना रिलेशनशिप मान के ऐसे को आसु तो चेंजेस अनुभव करी तो लेट्स स्टार्ट फ्रॉम अस ना और फेसबुक देख सब मन कमेंट करा से ता कसल बे ता खान के इटा नगा मन हिपोक्रेसी के आसे जने इटा दिनेश के सपोर्ट करा से दिनेश के सपोर्ट के लिए सपोर्ट करा जने ता खान काम ना पा करने आसे की जने मीडिया मन भी बेगदर पर पासिकल कुन मत गुसे हो परे नो ऑनेस्टली मीडिया मन भी एकदम लोई के ना Dnsu kan yes kan taiki back up disikle taiki khusur lu to no that is the hypocrisy level na to see crucify me I don't mind but this is the truth changes unbook let's start from here na and media plays a very important role they only and I really appreciate the media fraternity for always having faith on the Dnsu in any issue we are ready to give out any information forget about government here Dnsu dibe atai likhi na no we have the right मोदी दिबो तो Dnsu खान स्पोर्ट्स क्राउड तुम दे 3,03,000 बजट बनासे इते डिटेल्स फंड दिबो तो that's how it should work because Dnsu belongs to public ना तो इतो ट्रांसपेरेंसी चेंजेस आने वाला की तो पब्लिक सिटीजन खान जन्म लगे पॉलिसी मेकर खान की ही वोट दिया दिनते के हिसाब से दिगने से इतो जन्म लगे तो फर्स्ट थिंग फर्स्ट एट द एंड ऑफ द डे को है जने is neither politician nor the businessman, nor the it's coming back to the public again. Public khani thik nai to asul to public khan pra jasu to itu 147 assistant post to kun ase jane, they are not politician, they are public man pra jai kina request kora asu to government pra morom pra kina 147 assistant post to kuribi kina theng duri kina janu to pora zamane to naga man khan ke government job kuribi ko nokure to na request kori to. But the world is changed. It's not that government of Nagaland was requesting this 147 assistant post jai kina ministry MLA go kina morom pra naga man ke hikai take request kran to ta hi jai kina kora asu to kiman gusase background appointment man gusasu to see the government of the day should understand, even if they don't go through the procedure of the NPSC, backdoor kursi kulibi, still then there is a trouble ho. Still then they cannot bring any solution ho. Backdoor par kiman par gusabu kulibi solution hai boka. So the only thing the government can solve this is proper follow procedure na. Let the eligible, let the capable who have gone through this exam na, be it takan bi matha pressure lobola kam nai, public bi takan ki blame korna porbo because it's properly done. But takan par koanish na 147 post ke defend korbo karni 1000 naga man kan ke korbo kle to alak hota. So at the end of the day it is a cabinet decision again. So policy maker khani thik nai. Now we are going hiding behind the bushes, bureaucrats khan ke, department khan ke, concerned authority khan ke biabra pressure de ase. Halbi bhal par sashik le to kote par hasik le to sab politician khan loga ase. So it should be changed. So that is the appeal. The Naga should know. Itu mo koi dishe.
Finally, do you want the same outcome as how 935 constables, the court had quashed it, and then they have asked for new recruitment process and to complete it in 6 months' time with proper advertising, proper recruitment process for 935? Do you want the same outcome for this 147 posts as well? Would you like Dnsu? Is it what do you say?
See,
A will, a wish? That
first of all, I will big down this, but that's a very good question. That's a very good question because see, like I said, it's a healthy debate. We need to debate. Like all the intellectuals, the Naga concerned, CSOs, politicians, we should debate so that solution will labo. So that's a very good question actually. Tricky question, but a very good question. So see, first thing is, inega same. The over Naga in spearhead Quran way. Now we cannot pass a verdict. NSF, go and please have a question. But if you're asking my POV, point of view, I will tell on that part. And that same POV I have tell our concerned ministers, and I don't know whether he will take it or not. And the second thing is, we can only pressurize the government to change the policy. Only if the policy is not for the well-being of the Nagas, of the student community, then only we voice out. Otherwise, we cannot tell them to do this or to do that. First thing, we are not authorized to give order to them because we are also not the government. We are not the policy maker now. Policy kina bana bola se, that's up to the policy makers. But that policy should be for the well-being of the Nagas. It has it. So that you should differentiate. Second thing, my POV is 900 constable ke hatai dibi ina to itu nishna to mangano hide. Don't take me otherwise here. I will tell you that. 900 constable ke to hatai disha. Hatai dishole bi itu 900 constable bishi man khan thanga pai tashi to. House loan loi kina asu to. Car loan loi kina asu to. Bishi jamalo hobo de. I'm telling you. Government matha bikha sai ta to. Holbi itu galdi kun korse government bra to korse na. They deserve it. Sorry for the language. Now, second thing, in this 147 assistant post, Dnsu we have come to the understanding. 147 post up ke hatai dibi. We are also trying to understand their difficulties now. Not they have shared their difficulties. We are ready to understand it. At first, Dnsu kan to sab ke hatai dibi na sudo. Our press release was like that, no. However, now we have come to the understanding. Deep transparent pasade. Why Dnsu changed their position? Now we talk and we found there's some certain difficulties from the government side also. Now we are ready to understand them. So they should also understand us. Now we are saying, okay, don't remove this 147 post. Let them continue. Continue paying them. Na contractual they also full salary needed to contractual salary they also na. So 147 post akan ki dia and this teacher, assistant professor, if they are really concerned for the student, they will not come out of the street to regularize them. Nor they will say, let's shut down this. Nagaman will decide. Nagaman bertahan ke sasu to. Isu man ke boy na khali isu ke to boy khabo lage. First thing first. Now 147 is assistant post ke nahata bokle thik ase. Let it be continue. But it is written. Ara I will read it again. See this point. Please, I am coming back to the point. Media, please note that. Remove no kurbi. But kindly remember this number 3. Nah, the contractual engagement is for a period of 1 year. Either renew and continue. It's okay. Nah. now or till the finalization of the recruitment process of the NPSC, whichever is earlier and may be terminated at any time without prior notice from either side. मतलब continue करबी ना तो 4-5 years को रखी तो 4-5 years not 4-5 7-8 years itu assistant professor काम करना government kan NPSC aspirant kan कंडक्ट करना पड़े recruit करना पड़े solution तो थाकिसु तो solution तो आसु तो so not necessarily 147 एक बार remove करने को लगी तो ठीक है 147 आसे को तो the government can say we have worked for 15 years 20 years we have been paying you salary if you continue to serve then you also appear exam na give them a chance to appear overage hoy jaman khan ki bhi under special consideration tahan ki age relaxation digena exam dalbo dibi na now some assistant professors are saying ami khan ite exam dihil kot pass hobo kuche that means they are not eligible they are not capable they may kindly volunteer themselves to resign nano hai so this is it 147 bhi ne pheka bhi continue kurbi that if they want to continue serving exam dalbi na notun man bhi dalbi purana man bhi dalbi na aru kun kan overage hoise it can give relaxation di dibi under special consideration pass no man kan to ki koribo tate bara jabardast to hikao na pare so 147 ke remove kurbi na bhi kone mohan to we have come to the understanding our point of view was like that 147 can hata bhi but you can proper procedure bata han ki bhi stream te anwa parbo on board anbo parbo mohan itu koi dia ase
oi mula president ke supplement kuro mo jai the DNSU we don't have any personal hatred towards 147 appointees what is important is the well-being and future of Nagaland aro if they stand on the ground which itself is corrupted tan kini student ke integrity or moral to kina hikao to manite 147 ke hatabi terminate kurbi nami pauna or appeal now or paper to na likse paro will discuss president one is a true discussion mon be solution itu 147 tahan age election hoile we kina kurna be to procedure ba chaigena ina kurigena tahan pass out issue kule tahan be they will feel themselves proud tahan be student ke integrity or moral to ikao paro itu supplement ko mon